Right. And the longest films were like 15 minutes. So they were short. There's some were only like 3 minutes.
Oh, okay.
But most of them were about 15 minutes. We saw like 7.
Okay.
Like 7.
Is that the picture I saw you and your wife post on Facebook? You guys looked really cute.
Thank you very much.
That's the night I went and gave that lady the edibles.
Thursday night.
Yeah, and it was held. It was like that little district. It's like Beverly Hills-ish. It's like. Oh God, it's gonna get in so much trouble. I was only gonna say it's so Jewy. It's you know what I'm talking about. Like it's all the kosher restaurants. Is all
I know what you're talking about.
Right there by La Brea, right there.
Yeah. So like that's on Pico and stuff like that. And actually,
Jesse might call Hymietown.
Oh, Jesse, wrong. Well, it's so funny. My best friend is Jewish, and I was actually texting him as I was walking down the street, like, because it's like all this stuff, and I'm like, it's like, first of all, it's L.A., and there's literally nobody walking on Pico except for me and the Hasids. So, like, right? Because it's after dark, and they walking, and then I'm thinking to myself, I like Jewish people. I love Jewish food. I'm like, I bet if I pop into one of these delis, I can get a smoked whitefish.
Hello?
But I'm going to this party, and I'm like, what do I do with this whitefish while I'm at the party? Do I just keep it in my pocket and just hang it up in my coat and check my coat, and then like everybody else's coats now gonna smell like smoked whitefish?
Let's see. I like Jewish delis and Jewish bakeries, and that's it. That's it. All the rest of their food.
Kugel, matzo balls, chicken liver. I'm down with all that.
I'm not.
Bring it.
Oh no,
not little chicken fat.
No. You can get in trouble, Pip, from the police for contributing to the delinquency of a senior.
What are you talking about?
That lady, that 60-year-old white lady, you was getting there with the edibles, hooking her up. You
know what's so funny?
That's a crime. That's a crime in 32 states.
She's from my college, and them bitches be calling me every 3 months asking me for money. Ooh. Finally, somebody from the university asked me for something I could actually give them.
Well, there you go.
Come on now.
And you gave her a good tip. You told her about her white privilege. She probably didn't know anything about that.
I mean, come on, girl. She was so scared. She was so scared.
What am I going to do with it? That is good.
I know this much. I went and spent my money on that chocolate. You better eat it, bitch.
You're going to take it or eat it. You're going to try to take it.
All right. Let's go ahead and get into these topics.
News and noteworthy. The Shiznit.
So the mudslides that we were talking about, they hit Montecito hard. They didn't hit us that hard, but Montecito. For those of you outside of California not aware of where Montecito is, Montecito is up north in Santa Barbara County, just outside of the city of Santa Barbara, and a lot of celebrities have homes up there. Oprah, Ellen, Jeff Bridges, just to name a couple, and they got hit hard. But there's a lot of regular people up there, too, so don't sit there talking about I don't feel sorry for those people because they're super rich and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
They're still losing their homes and their, possessions and whatnot, but there's a lot of regular people up there, too. They just, they are. That is a very wealthy county, though, so they're not like, us down here, but
right.
They're not all Oprah.
I didn't know that many celebrities lived in Montecito.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they got. I didn't know that. Yeah, they have a lot of homes up there because, it's not that long of a drive, but it's far enough away.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I feel like Michael Jackson lived up there.
Well, I know he was in Encino.
Oh, that's true.
Encino.
That's
right. Not Montecito. Encino's a lot closer.
Yeah.
Encino is L.A. County.
Okay.
So, but yeah, Montecito is not that far away. But yeah, they as a matter of fact, here I got a little audio of Oprah talking about it.
Her house got hit by the mud.
Her neighbor she's talking about, I believe, is Jeff Bridges.
Ooh!
Oh my God! Oh my goodness!
There was also a lot of, well, maybe not a lot, but there was also some fires because the debris and everything that was being swept away, they burst some gas pipes, and some houses exploded.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Wow.
They have firemen out there. And the helicopters that you heard circling are search and rescue. They're looking for people, survivors.
Wow.
They got trapped.
I couldn't imagine like
that.
a flood of mud up to my knees.
Right?
I couldn't imagine that.
Yeah. Took
that
out
was amazing.
Fences and houses and everything.
You say 100 homes were destroyed?
I don't have any I don't have the stats.
I'm just reading right here across the screen for that video we just saw. I hadn't seen that footage.
Me neither.
Yeah,
That's
it
amazing.
says at least 100 homes have been destroyed. Yes, that's what it says. So yeah, that's like we said, we knew it was coming. So
Yeah, we did. You caused it, actually.
Yeah. So and it's probably gonna, if we get another storm, there will be more. But
Those storms were crazy.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I live out here now for 11 years full time officially, and I knew that there were seasons because I'd been out here before.
Right.
But it always made me laugh when I would hear about winter storm, winter storm watch
In California.
Yes, in California. And I'm like, I come from Chicago. I'm like, it rains like all the time there, but you don't
Right.
realize like, oh yeah, we're in the desert. It's not supposed to rain here,
Right.
so that's why it's cray cray.
Yeah.
And it's like it is dangerous.
It is.
and it's like we're not prepared for it, and even our environment is not prepared for it.
Yeah.
So
Right, it's very different for
this
us.
Yeah, it
this
is.
really felt like a winter scary storm actually when it was raining this past week.
It did. My dog didn't even want to go outside and go pee.
It was a lot of water.
Poor Jack.
He didn't. I was like, come on, Jack. He went to the door. He sat down right by my feet. Like, girl, I had to pick him up underneath the umbrella.
I stepped in a big ass puddle. Yes,
See,
on the way
he's
out
not
to work.
prepared.
On the way out to work. So it's like
Prepared.
there's no like, oh well, at least this is the end of the day. I just go take this off. No, I got the whole day
Right.
ahead of
Squishy.
me.
Yeah. Yeah. So Oprah was all in the news last week or this past week.
I love Oprah.
I heard about this.
Oprah Winfrey became the first black woman to receive the Cecil B. DeMille Award at the Golden Globes last Sunday.
Holla.
Yes.
So
I'm so
I
happy for
watched it.
Oprah.
That was the only thing. I was kind of over the whole Golden Globes this year because I'm over Hollywood trying to politicize everything and like just fucking make movies and TV shows and shut the fuck up. And so when I see these people like,
Wow,
oh,
tell us how you really feel.
we're going to wear black and then we're going to bring an advocate. I don't want to see your fucking advocate. That's not why I'm watching the Golden Globes. I'm
Right.
watching to see what you're going to wear, and I'm watching it to see who's going to be there.
Right.
That is it. That's
it.
all I care about. And the rest of it, like you can try to make it political, but you're just going to turn me off. And so that turned me off, and I wasn't going to watch it, except that it's one of the few shows that's aired live both here in California and in Hollywood. And on the East Coast. So I can watch it with my best friend in New York, and we can talk about these motherfuckers on the phone and crack each other up. And but I said, when Oprah comes on, you got to shut the fuck up because I'm all about Oprah, and I need to see Oprah. And I was really glad to see Oprah.
Yeah, that
Me
speech
too.
was awesome. And if you did not hear that speech, you might want to run to YouTube and check it out. It's all over YouTube. Just put in Oprah Golden Globe speech or something like that, and it'll pop up. And it was awesome. It was.
What was up with Reese Witherspoon introducing her, though?
I don't know.
Did you see it?
I didn't see it. I didn't watch the Golden Globes.
So
I just watched.
they're in
I
a
saw
movie
it.
together. That Wrinkle in Time that's coming out. They're in the movie. So Reese Witherspoon ended up introducing Oprah, but I'm like, Reese, you can't carry Oprah's cup.
Hello?
Like, I'm sorry. She's a movie star, but it's Oprah. Like, Barbara Streisand was in
just
the room.
introduced her, though.
Gail was in the room. I'm sorry.
But how long they been knowing each other? For 8 months? That's the duration of
I
the
just don't
movie?
even think she's
But
as big a star as
to
Oprah.
present someone or to introduce someone. Since when you have to?
Because she
But-
talks about her before you introduce it, and it's for this
Big
it's for the
award.
major
That's what-
honorary
yeah.
award of the evening. She's the big star of the evening. Get a big star to introduce the big star.
Oh, you guys are tripping.
No,
I'm telling you.
that's the showbiz.
It's kind of like
Barbara Streisand right up front.
you getting some big award, Dino, and the bus driver that take you to work every morning come out and give you your
Yes,
speech.
where
Like,
the
you don't know
bear?
nothing about me. You
as
just
long
know me
as
for the 20
as long as that
minute ride.
motherfucker got on a tuxedo
Oh my god!
and he gives a good proper speech introduction, makes me look good and sound good. I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
No. You the alderman, and they're going to present you something for your district as like the best alderman that's ever been here, or the best city's councilman that's ever been there. And the mayor is sitting right in front row, and they bring out the garbage man from
As long as he's not carrying trash with him and wearing his garbage man jumpsuit, and he got on the right suit or whatever, then he looks clean and all that like he's supposed to. Then I'm cool with it.
Gail was there. Stedman was there. And all the
Pip called Reese Witherspoon the garbage man.
garbage person.
The garbage person. Sorry. Gender neutral.
I don't have
We
no
are
beef
so
with her.
fair.
I just have to say,
Me
it's
neither.
Oprah.
Shots
It's
fired.
Oprah.
Shots
They
fired.
could have had
needs a
Streisand,
big.
Gail, I agree.
Yeah.
I feel like y'all being petty right now.
Maybe,
Y'all being petty.
but Oprah deserves
Y'all
better.
being some petty
don't care.
bitches.
Oprah deserves better.
I don't care.
Oprah deserves better.
She did. Reese with the spoon. I understand what they were trying to do with the movie, but no.
Or even like it's a Cecil B. DeMille Award. Give another Cecil B. DeMille Award winner to present her.
This one.
Yeah, that's all I'm
They
saying.
could have did better.
I'm also wasn't down with the people trying to get her to run for president.
Well, you know, Oprah can't take a dump without people getting excited and want her to run for president. So that's to be expected at this point.
I heard the best quote this week about that. Like people like when somebody, this is our nation right now. This saying like if somebody runs a car into your house, you don't try to solve the problem by driving a nicer car into your house. Leave Oprah alone.
Oprah's nicer car. It's funny that you mentioned that because of all of the hoopla and everybody getting up in arms about her running for office again and trying to force it, which it is not going to happen. Oprah, you know,
She's too
people
smart for that. Plus, she knows Obama.
Well, plus, not only that, Oprah is not one for Oprah says that, you know, there's a few things that Oprah said that she's not going to do. And she has said that in the last 30 years, 40 years that Oprah's been around, she hasn't done it. Oprah said she wasn't getting married. Oprah said she wasn't having kids. Oprah said she wasn't running for president. Y'all give it up. Oprah ain't done none of that shit, and she's not going to. Like, what's it going to take for y'all to get it through your head that Oprah means when she says she's not doing shit, she ain't doing shit.
Oh.
And that's all it is to it.
I love her, but I don't want her to be president.
So anyway, me either.
I've been seeing a lot of things online about people asking who would you rather have for president, Michelle Obama or Oprah Winfrey?
Well, that was my poll. And that's what I was about to bring up. I put a poll out there that said that, and I had a feeling that the Twitter population is a little more political savvy than the Facebook population.
Sure.
And by judging by the poll, now Michelle won in every poll, but she absolutely is a landslide so far. I don't have the polls closed until like next week or later on this week or something like that. But right now, Michelle is winning on Twitter like something like, I think Oprah has like 13%. And Michelle has the rest. But on Facebook it's a little closer, where it's like something like 30-something to 70-something or something like that.
Well, I think also on Twitter, people don't like, fuck your fame. Like, fame is relative.
Well, yeah,
I want what like I really want. Like, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, you don't have to. I think on Facebook it is like people try to reach the lowest common denominator. Where it's like, it's like, oh yeah, well I love her.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think it's like this. If I could give the social media platforms and IQ, I would say as far as from most intelligent to least intelligent, I would go Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. That would be how I would rank them.
Of those, yeah, that's about right.
I can get with that list.
And of course, there are people on all of those platforms.
Sure.
But there are people who prefer one of those over the other, and I think people who fuck with and you know are on Twitter more often or you know the most or whatever, I think those are the most intelligent, then followed by Facebook and then Instagram and Snapchat last.
You know, it's so funny because actually one of the things I like about Instagram is that Instagram is for dumb people because it just breaks it down and makes it easier. Like, oh, you just want to see the picture?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Here you go.
You can't even read probably, so it's all good.
I don't even fuck with the last two. It's like I'm all Facebook and Twitter.
I also like photography, so that's why I like it too.
So.
I do not follow Oprah on Instagram though.
I like Twitter. I like to go on Twitter and read. We'll see what everybody else is talking about. All the gossip. A lot of juicy stuff is on Twitter. That's why I like Twitter. And you can retweet and all that fun stuff. It's cool on Twitter. But I equally kind of like Facebook as much because I have a lot of my friends, like my actual friends on Facebook. So when I want to, talk or get like an opinion or like some honest feedback, I know I can probably get a little bit of that off of Facebook.
Yeah.
Instagram is kind of like the same. It's kind of like, just look and go, looking like if it don't stimulate you in that second, then you just kind of move on. Snapchat, I have a Snapchat, but it's not even on my phone because I just feel like it's too much.
Little kids.
Yeah.
Engaging on Twitter is difficult for me.
But I just found out you could sell snaps. This is some new stuff. Did you guys hear about that?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, so you can.
I knew about that.
Oh, do you know what you know about that?
Selling stay on top of.
Exactly.
Yeah, you can sell snaps. Like if somebody wants to pay for something, let's say they was like, Pip, I want you to tell me a joke in a Snapchat, like a sexy joke, and I'll pay you like $10.
Oh.
And you'll be like, okay.
All right. I'll do that.
Yeah, so, you know.
I've been basically doing that. That's been what I've been doing since I was a teenager. So,
Dejan, flirt with Pip on your own time, please.
Oh, Lord. Pip don't even like what I got.
Don't stop y'all from flirting.
it's
Oh,
cute.
Lord.
It's cute.